Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about Greek yogurt, raw vegan Greek yogurt. And it's not going to be made of someone else's milk. It's just going to be all plant-based, because if this doesn't look like your mom, there's a good chance her milk is not for you, right? So besides, it's not going to be healthy. It's all going to be full of pus and blood and things, protein that is not good for our body, and a whole bunch of other bad stuff. So we are going to make Greek yogurt. You can always buy plant-based yogurt from the store, but you know, a little bit of it comes in a container, plastic container, waste. It's not fresh, but still just a lot less bad from animal yogurt, animal milk, but a good alternative. So it's very easy. You basically only need 3 ingredients, or you can just use 2, but we're gonna, depending on how you like the texture, you can use other ingredients which we're gonna mention. You need zucchini. You can make it with coconut, fresh coconut flesh, but not a lot of people have access to coconut, fresh coconut. So the recipes I give is usually things that is accessible to most people, such as fresh zucchini, some sort of a nut, either a macadamia nut or cashews. And I get the cashew pieces because you're gonna blend it anyway, so cashew pieces are usually cheaper than whole cashews. So some sort of a nut, cashew or macadamia, zucchini, and lemon juice. Okay, so all you need to do is remove the green part. If the skin is good and it's organic, keep it for your salad. So you just remove that, and it's best to first put we're gonna blend everything, right? So in the blender, it's best to first put the things that are juicier. For example, in this case, the zucchini is juicier than the nuts, right? Because it blends better. Otherwise, the nuts will get stuck to the bottom of the blender and it won't blend that well. So like I always mention, the key to making good food is by having good equipment. When it comes to blender, you have to have a good blender. It makes a huge difference. And when it comes to knife, also a sharp knife is very important. And usually a sharp knife is a lot less dangerous than a dull knife. Dull knife can be actually very dangerous to use. So we're peeling like a thin layer of the zucchini. Then we are going to chop it, put in the blender with maybe a little bit of water also. It depends on how watery, how runny you like your yogurt. You can add that much water accordingly. And again, like how sour you like the yogurt, that's how much lemon juice you should add. I usually don't do measurements. I like people to kind of like use their own judgment on how they like that thing. So we said zucchini, nuts, and lemon, right? That makes yogurt. If we do zucchini, nuts, and dates, you'll have whipped cream. Okay, so the base of a cream is something that turns creamy, and usually cream is white, right? So it's got to be white and it's got to be creamy texture. So you can use nuts or zucchini or coconut. The reason I'm using nuts is because that it changes the consistency and it becomes more like the yogurt that they sell out there. So I'm gonna put some nuts. We don't have to put much. We can put a little bit because you know it's best to eat least amount of nuts and more fruits. And zucchini is considered a fruit because it's got seeds. So whatever that has got seeds is considered a fruit. And I'm gonna bring some water to add some water to this. I'll be right back. So a little bit of water. If you make this with very little water, you'll have something almost like a sour cream. Okay, we're gonna blend this. Very good blender would be a Vitamix. Easy to clean, easy to use, simple, and very powerful. So the longer you chill this in the fridge, the better it will taste. You can keep this for like 2 weeks, and like I said, the longer it stays, the better it tastes. So you can see this, just like yogurt. If you want it a bit more firm, don't add the water that I did, okay? But once it sits in the fridge, it gets a bit firmer and denser. Now, there's a Persian yogurt that we can make. It's called Musto Khhiar. The Persian yogurt also takes cucumber, dill, mint, and chives, and walnuts, and dates, raisins, not dates. So I don't have raisins, and I don't really want to use walnuts because it will be too much nuts. So I washed the fresh dill, just chop it, and oh, the smell. Oh my God. Don't forget, smell your fruit, smell your food, okay? And the cucumber is gonna be out of this world. The smell is gonna be out of this world. Can you imagine the lives that we save by, or the lives that we don't end up hurting by not eating animals? Because most people don't know what happens to the animals when they consume dairy. So there is a YouTube video you can watch. It's called Dairy is Scary. Dairy is Scary. It's the truth behind dairy. How the mother cow and the baby cow, and they all get hurt. It's just really not fair and so not necessary. Besides, dairy from another species does not give our body calcium. The opposite. It takes calcium out. Why is that? Why is it that something that has got calcium in it does the reverse, has the reverse effect, and takes calcium out? Interesting question. So animal products, whether it's dairy or their flesh, it consumes a lot of protein, complete sources of protein, which our body as a human does not know what to do with. So when we consume that complete protein, the body doesn't recognize it, and it goes into a state of acidity, which is not okay for a human body to be in. A human body is supposed to be alkaline. So good. So what happens when our body becomes acidic? The body is very smart. It tries to protect itself from the acidity so it doesn't turn diseased. It goes into the system and it seeks for calcium, and it drains our body of calcium. It takes it out of our bloodstream, our bones, to alkalize the acidity that the animal product has caused. So therefore, people who consume animal products and animal dairy are more prone to have osteoporosis. And of course, you know, we need to get fresh sun, exercise, and all those stuff. Those are also big factors of strong bones, healthy bones. But another thing that happens when there is calcium getting out of the system instead of going into the system, that reverse effect of the calcium exiting the body causes kidney stones. That is why kidney stones are made of calcium. Okay? So now you know. If it's not your mother, it's not your dairy. It's not your milk. And the mint, so good. So please share these things with your friends. It's easy to be healthy. It's easy to make tasty food, healthy food. You know, actually there's no such thing as healthy food or junk food. It's either food or it's junk. Okay, so just treat yourself to real human food. Your body deserves the best. Your body wants the best. Okay, so you mix all this stuff. You put some more of the plant-based raw vegan yogurt on it. You can put raisins. I don't have raisins. You just mix it and the best. So good. Alright, don't forget, watch Dairy is Scary, because dairy is scary. And you deserve to know where your money goes. And you deserve to get the best of where you spend your hard-earned money, and not into the pocket of those torturers and murderers. Okay? Bon appetit. You can also put spinach. Alright. Go vegan. Go raw vegan. Live healthy. Bye.